Go.
I'm part of the Montgomery Amateur Radio Club Education Committee, and I think I have the distinction of giving the first meta lightning talk. So this is actually a presentation that Isaac Schofer, AC3CJ, gave at the Carol Perry's Youth Forum the previous May. So he was representing a youth project where the kids built a bunch of BITX40s. And I'll quickly go over the presentations. If you're not familiar with the BITX40, it's a perfect project for new hams, young hams, middle schoolers. They get the technician and that they get the general, and they go, oh no, now what? And I feel uncomfortable giving them 100-watt radios because if something bad happens, I get blamed. So this is what it looks like. It's a kit from India, $50. These are the parts, but this is what you get. You have to supply your own box. And the biggest challenge is to have the kids, I'll get back to this. The kids make holes in this cookie tin that you can buy at the Container Store. So we had to learn how to make a 1-inch by 3-inch hole with left-handed shears, right-handed shears, and of course they throw in one for a neutral shear. So that was a lot of fun. This is the Makerspace at the Rockville Memorial Library, which is run by the Rockville Science Center. So we hang out there. So this is where we're doing our thing. So this is the box, some wires. So the BITX40 is a 40-meter sideband, 5-watt transceiver, and it comes with a voltage. It's a SI. I forget the name of that, but it's a voltage-controlled oscillator, or it's controlled by an Arduino. And Ashraf Farhan in India designed this, and he calls it a Radduino, A-Arduino, R-A-Duino. Very cute. So it controls the oscillator, and then it connects to the main board. That's $50. For $50, you get zero protection. So one of the things I was worried about, how to protect the radio, because it's very easy for the kids to break. In fact, I had budgeted 2 radios to give away to the kids. One to give to them, and you tell them, don't build it until we get together in the workshop. And of course, they have to build it, and they'll break. So they were motivated to pay attention. So I saw on the forums, actually the BITX20 forum, which all this comes from, the protection was to put in a 2-ampere slow blow fuse. I said, slow blow? No slow blow here. We're going to do a fast blow fuse. So one of my colleagues, fellow mentors, MARC and 4DR, accidentally showed that it blew the fuse and not the power transistor. So we have some protection there. And there it is, finished product. And so, of course, you don't want to run this thing without a dummy antenna. It's not like modern radios with a full-back circuitry. You don't have an antenna connected. You press the mic, nothing happens. So this is a dummy antenna that the kids made with a bunch of 21K resistors. 2 minutes. So a dummy load is turned into a dummy antenna with a piece of wire. This inexpensive signal source, a U-kit, let it sweep across 40 meters. If they hear it on the radio, a sweeping sound, okay, the receiver works, and then we're able to calibrate it with a Elecraft XG3. So a digital interface, a inexpensive CBA sound card, serial push-to-talk, USB, serial push-to-talk.
1 minute?
1 minute, okay. So inexpensive antenna is a modified 20-meter near-end fed antenna described in QST 2011 March 2011. So that's a dummy antenna, a loading coil put in the middle of that. And there's an inexpensive for $50 antenna analyzer. It works. So Isaac and I and his family went to the park. We heard a bunch of FT8 stations. He put out a call, no answer, but yes, we were seen on the map. Take a screenshot so you can finish the presentation, and here are some of the kids. So Dave N380E, Mark N4DR, and yours truly wearing the ham radio hat with some of the kids there showing off their radios. And Isaac did a fabulous job at Carol Perry's youth forum. If you want to see the video, come see me. I'll give you a link. And that's it.
Good timing.